Now we're going to look at another way of solving systems. This is called elimination. The reason it's called elimination is because we're eliminating one of the variables. How we're going to be doing that is we're going to be combining the two equations. So if we look at our two equations, we're going to add them up. And when we add them up, we notice that we have opposites. Whenever we add opposites, they always add up to 0, or they cancel, or they eliminate. Now, when we're adding the two equations, we have 2x equals 8. We're going to continue solving for x. So we divide by 2, and x is equal to 4. Now, if you remember from the other two methods, we need to solve for y also. So we have to pick one of the two equations. I'm going to pick the top equation. I'm going to take the 4, and I'm going to substitute it back in for the x. So I get 4 plus y equals 6. Now I'm going to solve for y by subtracting 4, and I get y is equal to 2. Remember, we want an ordered pair, so my ordered pair, x comes first, y comes second, is 4, 2. Now looking at letter B, this is a little bit more difficult because we don't have opposites. In order for elimination to work, what we need is we need opposites. We see a 4x, we see a 4x. So what we're going to do is we're going to make opposites. How we're going to make opposites is we're going to subtract. So the last one, what we did was we added the two equations. Now what we're doing is we're subtracting them. When we add the opposites, it becomes 0 again. That's the only way we can eliminate them. 3y minus y is 2y. 9 minus 11 is negative 2. Divide by 2. Y is equal to negative 1. Now, once again, we need x and y. We have y, so what we need to do is we need to find x. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bottom equation. So I'm going to use this equation right here, and I'm going to plug in a negative 1 in for my y value. So I get 4x, but instead of a y, I'm going to put minus 1 equals 11. Now I'm going to continue solving for x. I'm going to add the 1. I get 4x is equal to 12. Then I divide by 4. So x is equal to 3. Remember, when we write an ordered pair, we go in alphabetical order. X comes first, y comes second. Now, looking at letter C, we don't have opposites. We don't even have ones that are the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to create opposites. How we're going to create opposites is I'm going to take this 2 right here, and I'm going to make it a negative 4, because the opposite of 4 is negative 4. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to multiply it by negative 2. Now, if I multiply both sides by negative 2, it doesn't change the equation around. So now I have negative 10x minus 4y equals negative 42. If you're looking, what we have are opposites. So they cancel. They become 0. Negative 7x is equal to negative 35. I'm going to divide by negative 7, and I get x is equal to 5. Once again, I need x and y. So I'm going to take this 5 right here, and I'm going to plug it into one of the equations. In my opinion, the second one looks easier, so I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to take the 5 and I'm going to plug it into my x. 5 times 3 is 15. So 15 plus 4y equals 7. I subtract 15. I get 4y equals negative 8. I divide by 4. Y is equal to negative 2. Once again, I have to write an ordered pair. X comes first, y comes second.